Well, for the next few minutes, we address a very important issue with some startling statistics. The 10th leading cause of death in our country and the second leading cause of death among teens and young adults, we're talking ages 10 years old to 24, is suicide. Colorado has one of the highest suicide rates in the nation, with over 1,000 lives lost in 2013. And in the same year, nationally, more than 41,000 lives were lost to suicide. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention leads the fight against suicide. They fund research, offer educational programs, advocate for public policy, and support those affected by suicide. The Colorado chapter of AFSP is one of 77 chapters nationwide. The upcoming Denver Metro Out of the Darkness Community Walk at COORS Field brings hope, and it brings awareness to everyone. And here with more information and ways to help are Sherry Cole and Lisa Neeson. Nice to see both of you ladies. It's so good to see you. I know both of you have so many different various roles with what you're doing and with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. But Sherry, can you explain a little bit how you got involved in the first place?
Sure. I lost my 16-year-old son David in 2009, and I attended a few months later an International Survivors of Suicide Loss Day event that was produced by the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And then after that, I got very involved volunteering. It was a way to help me manage grief, but turn action into something that could be hopeful.
And he was only 16. That's so sad. Yeah. Well, and thank goodness that you're doing this and coming on the show, making awareness. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
How prevalent is suicide here in Colorado?
Unfortunately, Colorado is one of the top 10 states in the country. As an area director now for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, I support 3 states, Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, and all 3 are in the top 10. And so it's something that we really encourage people to be much more mindful about, aware of, and to understand that becoming educated can really help change the outcome for so many people.
And Lisa, why did you decide to co-chair the walk this year?
Well, I've been involved in, I've walked in and volunteered for 5 different walks after I lost my 19-year-old son to suicide in 2008, and then his dad 3 years later. And I really wanted to get more involved and make more of an impact. And what this walk does is it raises money for local and national programs, but it also is a place where survivors of suicide loss can get together and know that they're not alone. And that's important to all of us.
Oh, it sure is. We have 2 moms here that lost their boys to suicide. As a mom of 2 boys, it's just, I couldn't imagine the heartbreak that you're going through. And if somebody could just bring awareness and talk to those children, right now may seem like it's urgent what you're going through and it's overwhelming. But life doesn't even start until you're in your 40s, and I know it's also with mental illness too, so we need to bring awareness to this. Thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for all the hard work of putting this walk together. Give me the details about the walk.
Well, we're going to be at COORS Field on October 3rd from 8:30 to noon. Right now we already have 2,000 people signed up. And
really?
Yes.
2,000?
No, we're hoping for 2,000.
I
Sorry,
hope so.
We have 1,000 signed up right now.
Okay, we need 2,000.
People can go to afsp.org/Colorado and find our walk on that page and sign up. There's no cost to walk. We want people to come together as a community, and it is a fundraiser, so donations are always appreciated. And we want to create a world without suicide. So
that's a dream come true.
Yes.
Please, the website again, it's at the bottom of the screen. It's afsp.org/Colorado. If you're a parent, an aunt, an uncle, brother, sister, sign up. Let's prevent this. Let's bring awareness to this and stop suicide in general. And Sherry, there's another really cool event going on at COORS Field.
Yeah, we're so excited to have 2 special events with AFSP at COORS Field this year. We're selling tickets, special tickets for a fireworks game, which is Friday night, the 25th. And our due date to sell those tickets is this Friday. So we're really encouraging people to get involved. So not only is it a special fireworks game, but we'll have the opportunity to be announced at the event and table at the event and share information about this cause and the importance of people taking action to help fight suicide.
So they need to buy those tickets by this Friday?
By this Friday,
if
yes.
they want to go to the COORS Field fireworks event?
To help benefit the AFSP Colorado chapter, yes, by this Friday.
Come on, let's do it. Please go to afsp.org/Colorado. Click the link to get tickets. You get to see these amazing fireworks at COORS Field, an amazing experience. And of course, you get to bring awareness to suicide, maybe put an end to it, or get people talking about how we can stop it and how we can help mental illness. We all know we need to do that here in Colorado. What do you want the outcome of both the walk and the Rockies to really be?
Well, really for people to, as we've talked about, to become more aware, educated, come together and help us in the fight against suicide to create a world without suicide, because there are no boundaries. We've talked about how important it is for young people, but honestly, Colorado is impacted in so many other communities, not just our young people, but our LGBT community.
Well, like she said, she lost her husband then 3 years later. Are there going to be any resources at the walk to educate people?
Yes, we have 22 mental health professionals and cause-related organizations coming to the walk to provide literature and talk to people about resources. So there'll be plenty of people there to give information and to help stop the stigma and let people talk about saving lives, because talk does save lives.
Thank you for coming on. I mean, possibly and most likely with you two women being on the show today, maybe you've reached somebody that is thinking about suicide and they know, I'm going to hurt other people. It's not only going to hurt myself, it's going to hurt the people I leave behind. So thank you so much for coming on and being champions for this. All it takes is a short walk to shed light on the important topic of suicide and the prevention of suicide. Register for Denver Out of the Darkness Walk. It's October 3rd. It's at COORS Field. There is also AFSP night at COORS Field. It's September 25th. You can watch the Rockies take on the Dodgers. Learn more about both events online. Go to this website, afsp.org/Colorado. If you have concerns for yourself, or maybe there's a loved one who may be suicidal, please call one of the numbers on the screen right now. Please reach out. There are people ready to help. Stay with us.